Welcome everyone, I am Mr. Prada and I bring you the 5th episode of ECCW GORE from Las Vegas, and tonight we have a hell of a night for you guys. First match of the night, the debuting Max Steel's gonna team up with Chase Brewer to take on one half of the C-Boys, Patrick C and Ricky Velasquez, in a tag team Extreme Rules match starting now. Max Steel just being traded. Here he is. He just got traded for Louis C. And I think it was last week that it was like a trade that came out of nowhere. To me, it's an even trade, but Louis C., former Pride champion, former Gore champion, losing it to Galante, losing both titles. He, in his little time here on Gore, proved that he could hang with the hardcore, and he did something in the little time he was here, and for that, thank you, Louis C. Maybe one day you'll come back, maybe you won't. We'll see, but now we have this man making his entrance, Max Steel, another great champion in his own right, former champion in UCW, I believe ECCW before it was Gore. This guy is going to bring a new flavor to the roster of ECCW, and tonight he's going to be teaming up with Chase Brewer. Chase Brewer has not been having the best time in Gore yet, but maybe with Max Steel on his side, something could change. Maybe the vibe will be different. We're going to see if it happens here tonight when they take on Patrick C and Ricky Velasquez, that odd team that I put together and threw in this match. And this should be very entertaining. First match here on the 5th episode of ECCW GORE. And let's not forget, this Sunday, the first pay-per-view of Gore will be the 25 Days of Gore Christmas pay-per-view on Christmas Eve for all the fans to see from the comfort of their homes. And I'm sorry, but Max Steel came at a late time, so we weren't able to set him up for a match for the 25 Days of Gore, but I'm sure as the time goes, he will definitely have a spot on the next pay-per-view. Incredible entrance here by Max Steel on his debut on Gore. And I'm more than happy to have someone of his talents on the roster. This guy, I don't think he was so happy to come on Gore in the beginning, but maybe he'll have a change of mind when he falls into place with the rest of the roster. And here's his partner, Chase Brewer. Let's see if he can get some momentum back in his career, his early career here on Gore. Chase Brewer always looking ready for a fight. Very fit, very athletic, very strong. But I don't know, it just hasn't been clicking for him. Maybe tonight something will change. Chase Brewer, though, definitely still a fan favorite despite the loss of the momentum in recent weeks, or, the bad start here. But, things change. Things happen for a reason. Everything happens, and we don't get what we're not meant to deal with. So, see if Chase could get something going here tonight. Got some good matches tonight. The main event will be Joe Rivers taking on Colt Shields. Rivers asked me for this match, and they both asked if it was possible. They want to go at it one more time, because there's been a lot of speculation lately. Rivers may be leaving, so I guess these two want to go at it one more time in that squared circle, and they will here on Gore in the main event, in a last man standing match right before both of their big matches at the 25 Days of Gore. Colt defending against Eli Satoru, the TV championship. And Joe Rivers gets his opportunity at the world title facing Galante. But here are the opponents for Max Steel and Chase Brewer. We have one half of the C-Boys here. We haven't seen much of Patrick C, but I'm pretty sure he's going to hold his own here on Gore now that his brother's not here anymore. And he'll have a chance tonight when he teams up with Ricky Velasquez, a hell of a fighter, a tough guy. We'll see if these two could click and get something going for them. You would think with all the popularity of Louis C, coming, winning the titles, being a popular star in all the federations, if there's some sort of a, if Patrick C stands behind the shade a little, maybe there's a shade that Louis C has left for Patrick. Maybe in Gore, Patrick can redeem himself and become as popular as, maybe his brother. And here he is, Ricky Armstrong, also known as Ricky Velasquez. This guy is a tough cookie. Guy's a former, I think he's a former MMA fighter, or he's trained for the MMA circuit, but he's ready, and that's why he was acquired for Gore in the draft. I can see this guy competing in any cage match against some of the toughest of them. He's not the biggest guy, but he has a huge heart. And that heart will take you places wherever you want to go, as long as you put your mind to it. If there wasn't room for you on the pay-per-view, or if you didn't make it to the pay-per-view, hopefully you'll make it to the next one. There's always room, but sometimes there's not room, so I try to feature superstars on the Gore show, the night show. Some people that didn't make it to the pay-per-view, just like Max Steel, just debuted. Nonetheless, the match is underway. Patrick C working on Chase Brewer, Ricky. Looking like he's going to go under that ring to get something to work on Max Steel with. Max stops it and throws him right over the ropes with a hell of a clothesline, while Brewer works on Patrick C in the corner. And I don't know, but I like the way this team looks, this Chase Brewer and Max Steel team. When Chase looks ready, he's running on the rope. There he goes, flying off with a huge elbow drop on Patrick C. And I know Patrick's feeling that right on his chest. Max Steel, never afraid. He was working on Ricky, but Ricky reversed it. Ricky throwing Max towards that ring. Velasquez kicking Max Steel right outside of the ring. Chase going for a quick pin, but wasn't able to get it. And again, Ricky sending Max towards the entrance area, towards that ramp. And now he's going to send him towards the ring, just throwing him around. Patrick C looking for something under the ring. Could have went for that bat, but I think he wants something else. Yep, going for that kendo sticks. But Chase Brewer just left the ring, now entering again, and they're playing musical ropes. Chase Brewer taking a kendo stick and whacking. Oh, guess that plan backfired for Patrick C, as Chase Brewer just whacked him with that kendo stick. Ricky Velasquez, though, is getting the better of Max Steel outside of the ring. Patrick he's got like an arm bar there. Chase not kicking out, though. He got out of it real quick. Max Steel trying to kick Velasquez, but I don't know if it's worked well. That one worked. Yeah, now Max Steel's got a little bit more momentum outside. Gonna take advantage of it. Throwing Ricky to the other side. Chase with a huge move going for a pin. Got a 1, 2. No. Patrick able to get out of that. Chase Brewer with Patrick on the shoulders. Yeah, he's gonna, yeah, he hung him. Hung him like a jacket. And another cover by Chase. 1, 2, no. Chase did not get the pin yet. Has not been able to. He looks like he's trying to get this win quickly. He wants to redeem himself. Beautiful frog splash to the back. And another cover by Chase. We got 2. No. Ricky still working on Max outside of the ring. These two have fought. Oh, as soon as I said it, Ricky threw him right back in. Did you hear me? Did you hear me, buddy? With Max getting up, Ricky's going to set him up for something here. It's like a barrage of kicks right to the chest of Max Steel. Patrick looks on. Chase rolling out of the ring. We got a cover to Max by Ricky. Count him, ref. We got a 1, 2. No. Steel getting out of it. Not bad. These two odd teams that were put together, we got to mix them up. They both look good working. Oh, as soon as I said that, Patrick just clocked his own partner, Ricky. And Ricky went rolling as Chase came right back in. Chase going to throw Patrick to the corner. Patrick reversing it. Now Chase reversing it. Patrick went for a kick there. Chase caught his foot. Now Max Steel going to interrupt whatever Patrick C was going to do. Send him to the corner. And now he may be going to put him in a tree of wool position. Ricky back in the ring. Huge spine buster slam. Or sit down spine buster. And I believe it's another armbar by Patrick C on Max Steel. With Max rolling out of it. Ricky rolling out of whatever Chase Brewer was going to do there. Oh, and Max Steel just put Patrick right over his knees. Going to go for a cover right in front of Ricky. 1, 2, no. And Ricky just standing there. I guess he knew Patrick was going to get out of it. And it was too early. Oh, the tough shots right to the head of Max Steel by Ricky. Patrick C's getting back up. Oh, Ricky went for a hell of a kick, but before it landed, Patrick grabbed Steel. Now Chase Brewer going to get back in the ring, even the odds a little bit. There's another armbar by Pat. Pat looks like he likes to try to rip the arm off of his opponents. He's been doing arm bars all night. Chase Brewer having a seat. And a cover by Pat on Steel. We're going to get a 1, 2, no. Ricky, as Chase gets up, looks like he's going to put him in. Oh, there's those crazy kicks to the chest. And then the big one right across the head, and Brewer's out. Ricky going for a cover. 1, 2, no. Steel fighting back. But a jawbreaker from Pat. And a shoulder block knocks Steel down, and he rolls out. Now Chase Brewer's by himself with Velasquez and C in the ring. And another armbar. I'm telling you, this guy's a submission machine. I kind of like it. Kind of matches the style of Ricky, him coming from a MMA background as well. I think these two will be a good team. Nice snap suplex by Max Steel to Ricky. A cover by Pat. 1, 2, no. Brewer kicked out of that last second. Working on that arm. Just hammering them elbows into the arm of Chase, and Max going to go after Patrick C now. But no, Patrick C reverses that and hits Max with the elbow. Max, though, still has a chance to throw him to the corner. Went for something, but Pat moved out of the way. Now Max going to roll out, and it's Brewer and Pat right in the middle of the ring. See who gets the momentum. Brewer throwing him right on his knees with a huge move. And now he looks like he's going to work on that leg. There you go. You like working on the arms. He's going to work on those legs. Velasquez trying to break that, but it didn't work. Chase got all of it. Ricky's right on top of him. Oh, he suplexed him while his legs was folded. Nice move. Oh, and a huge kick right to the face of Brewer. Ricky just clotheslining the back of the head of Max Steel, and these two controlling the match. This is a great match to start this week of Gore. Ricky with a Hurricane Rana. Max Steel looking to get back in this. He's going to help out Patrick Cito. Oh, Max holding his own. A huge move by Patrick C there. Max reversing it. But Ricky was right there to counter, and a huge neck breaker by Velasquez laying out Steel. Brewer needs to get back into the ring, and he does. Oh, he's gonna. Oh yeah, those kicks right to the chest of Steel now. Oh, the Brewer's there. The Brewer's there to save the day. Wow, and an inverted. It looks like an STO there. Max in the mood to put him in the cutter. A hell of a cutter from Max Steel. We got a 1, 2, no. I think he busted Velasquez right open with that cutter. RKO, whatever you want to call that move was incredible. Chase trying to backdrop Ricky, but he reversed it and landed on top of Chase. A huge German suplex by Pat. He's feeding his ribs to his knee, dropping him right on the ribs. Kicks to the chest again by Velasquez. He's the striker. Pat is he likes to work on the appendages. 1, 2, no. Velasquez trying to pin Chase, but it didn't work out for him. Now Max Steel, he just went for a ride. Fall away slam by Pat. Velasquez with Chase on his shoulder. No, Chase reverses it to a huge DDT. And a cradle suplex from Pat to Steel, even though Brewer's right there. But Brewer now, huge German suplex to Pat by Chase. Brewer in a cover. Ricky outside of the ring. We got a 1, 2, no. Patrick C kicking out of that huge German suplex. Now Max Steel gonna cover him. 1, 2, no. Ricky back in the ring. It's 4 going at it. Oh, and that was a beautiful power driver, a modified power driver by Ricky Armstrong. See Patrick C celebrating with the fans, but they have not won this match yet. What's Ricky gonna do here? He has Matt Steel, had him on his butt sitting, but now he's gonna work on that leg. Maybe he's gonna soften him up for Patrick C to pull it. Oh, there come those kicks again to the chest of Steel. And then the big one to the side of the head. Brewer getting back in this. Maybe he's able to save it too. No, Max Steel, unbelievable kick out at the last second. Chase with that twisting neck breaker on Patrick C going for a cover, but Ricky somehow broke it up by flying into the ring. Patrick C gonna go for a trip around the world. A trip around the world for Patrick C. Max Steel giving Ricky a taste of his own medicine with those kicks right back to his chest. And the big one right to the side of the head. And now a cover. Will Max Steel get it? 1, 2. No, Patrick C still has the fight left in him to kick out. Another call, yeah. Max Steel just got that cover. Max Steel and Chase Brewer again to win here. An incredible tag team match. Tornado rules. These four went at it. See Max Steel and Armstrong going at it outside, back and forth strikes. But look at Chase Brewer finally getting on the winner's side while he teams up with Max Steel. Can these two maybe be able to work together again, or will they even get a chance to work together again? But they did great here tonight. Congratulations, Chase and Max, on your debut. Next match on Gore, Wyatt Xander requested what was next. Well, he asked what was next for him, and I said, you're going to get Frank the Butcher in the ring. Let's see what Wyatt Xander can do. Xander representing the winner's circle, and he's in new attire as you see him coming out, making his entrance on the way to the ring to take on the hardcore champion, Frank the Butcher. And Frank has a match against maybe a mystery opponent, an unknown opponent this Sunday at the 25 Days of Gore. Will he be able to defend that title against an unknown? Nonetheless, Xander making his way, part of that infamous, powerful group, the Winner's Circle. And I can tell this Winner's Circle is going to be impressive on this roster. Going to be one of the toughest stables that ECCW has ever seen. There's one member of them, Xander, the cigarette smoker. He'd do anything for a hit of tobacco. Xander waiting though. He's waiting on that hardcore champion, the big beast, the big monster murderer, Frank the Butcher. I think there he is. There's the hardcore champion of Gore, the bloody Frank, coming out here. And even though Frank is an intimidating image to look at, I don't think that bothers Xander one bit. Xander's tough as nails, been in the toughest prisons. So a guy like that, to fight a guy like Frank, maybe a little looking at a little image of himself there. Two crazy guys going at it. They probably got more in common than they think. Will Frank still be the hardcore champion after the 25 Days of Gore? That's the question. We don't even really know who he's going to go against. And that's the same thing for Aaron Mercer, the hardcore Hearts champion. It's kind of funny how both the hardcore champions of Gore don't know who their opponents are. That's the name of the game when you're the hardcore champion. Got to be ready for everything and anything. And this match set to get underway. Xander looks ready. Hardcore champion Frank looks ready. Ref calling for the bell, and here we go. Frank going for a huge boot, but missed it. I think he went for it too soon. Xander got a hold of him, but Frank's fighting back with some elbows. Nice arm drag, or I think that's an arm drag. Yep, going into nice little Russian leg sweep with the arm. He kind of connected the arm there, landed right on it. Frank getting back up to his feet, but he's using his noggin. He's using the ropes, getting back on his feet while he's outside, and still it cost him because Xander knocked him right off the apron. Xander's choking out the big Frank the Butcher. Never thought I'd see anybody choke Frank. Oh, right to the ring post. Xander, you could tell Xander doesn't care who it is. He's going to take it to him. And he's representing the winner's circle, so I would expect nothing less from this man. But Frank going to try a power bomb. Nice power bomb, followed by a flying elbow by Frank the Butcher. 300-pounder could fly, and he can move if he wants. And he sends Xander right to the ring post. Xander reverses it and sends Frank to the ring post. And another one to the ring post. Xander trying to show Frank who's the tougher of the two. Frank to the ring again. What's Wyatt gonna do? Oh, but we see what Frank's gonna do. He kicked Xander right in the head, but Wyatt just dropped Frank. Used his own weight against him. Now he's gonna send him over that rope. Frank hanging on and hitting Xander, able to get back into the ring. Wyatt with a kick to the midsection. And ow. Nice neck breaker there. And he's just stepping on the chest of Frank the Butcher. Trying to stomp him. Look at the pressure, and again he goes for it. Xander's bringing the pain to Frank the Butcher. Just trying to squash his chest cavity. Nice elbow by Xander. Nice stomp. I believe that was right, like in his chest or in his chin. I think he caught him in the face with that boot. Throws him to the corner. What's he gonna do here? He's gonna use the ropes. Oh, and a DDT. Putting the legs of Frank on the third rope and just dropping him on his head. Throws Frank to the corner. Frank escapes that. I'm not gonna, the Wyatt, very impressive against the big Frank the Butcher. Frank got stopped. Oh, a rolling senton right to the corner by Wyatt. Xander. And he's gonna go for the cover on Frank the Butcher. 1, 2, no. Frank too big, too strong. Went through all that and was still able to get back on his feet. Now Xander looking to... No, Frank says no. And a huge clothesline by the Butcher. Alright, there's that body bag, that running body. He just slams his body into you and he's pointing. That's what you get, Xander. That's what you get, Frank saying to him. Throws Xander to the corner. Love when Frank delivers that body bag. Frank looks like this is going to be... Oh, I thought he was going to go for an electric chair drop. What's he going to... Oh, a huge... He just folded him and sat down with him. Oh, cover. 1, 2. No. Shoulder up by Wyatt. Great second match here on Gore. Stomps to the... I think that was the belly of Xander. He's gonna run with huge elbow off the ropes by Butcher. 300 pounds of an elbow falling onto you. Frank picking up Wyatt. by the neck, just slamming him on the floor. Double-handed choke slam. Frank calling for the end. Frank trying to pick up Wyatt, but Wyatt reverses it. Reversal by Frank, a Russian leg sweep. Frank gonna run off the ropes. Well, I was afraid for Wyatt for a few there. Frank looked like he was getting a lot of speed off of those ropes. And a huge leg drop to the elbow of Xander. Frank going for a toy. Pulling out that kendo stick. There he goes. He just whacked Wyatt. Oh, one over the head. Wyatt's on the floor, and now he just got one to the ribs. Frank with the body bag for the second time. Could be ending this right now. 1, 2. No. Xander kicking out of it. Frank's picking up Xander though. No. Oh. Nice huge suplex by the Butcher. Xander with a reversal. Going for a quick pin, a sneaky pin. 1. No, not even a 2 count on the monster. Xander squeezing, trying to squeeze the brain of Frank. Squeeze that. Just throws him on the mat. Picks him up. This pump handle. Oh. Just pump handle slammed and inverted it and dropped Frank on the knee. By his head on the knee. Frank has Xander up. Oh, and a huge splash. Huge slam. Xander's still fighting back here. An elbow, though, to Wyatt. Xander from Frank, and Frank sending Xander to the corner. Alright, I think Frank's going for that move he did earlier. Fold him into a sit-down slam. Gonna go for a cover. 1, 2. No, Xander's still fighting out of it. Xander extremely impressive tonight against the Butcher. A cover by the Butcher. 1, 2. No. Who knows, if Xander defeats the Butcher, could get him in line for a future title opportunity. He defeats the hardcore champion tonight. Frank with a huge move and missed it entirely. And Wyatt looking like he's going to take advantage of this opportunity. Kick to the midsection sends Frank to the ropes. Pop-up powerbomb into a pin. 1, 2, 3. Wyatt Xander has just defeated the hardcore champion, Frank the Butcher, with a huge pop-up powerbomb. It's a huge win for Wyatt. The next match, the debut of Up in Smoke to take on the Carnies in a Tornado Tag Team match. And here we go. Incredible match from Wyatt Xander and Frank the Butcher. Very impressive. Credit to both men, but here they come, Up in Smoke. The first time we seen these two together, we usually seen Adam Bong in a few matches. Impressive too. Very strong man. But now he's out here with his partner Rip Stone, and together they are Up in Smoke. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm starting to smell a funny aroma in the air now that these two have come out here. Kind of smells good. There's a different smell. Up in Smoke, they're hype, getting the audience. And the audience entertained here. That's what we like here on Gore. Debut of Up in Smoke. Rip Stone looking like he's talking strategy with Adam Bang. And they may have to talk strategy because they're going to go up against two of the members of the Carnies. This Versailles has brought the Carnies into ECCW GORE. And we haven't seen really much of them, but they're another group to be looking at, paying attention to. Versailles and Chuckles the Clown, I think that's his name. 2 out of the 5 members of the Carnies representing the night to take on Up in Smoke. In the beginning, I thought Versailles was just the manager, you know, the guy that runs the show. But he's actually an incredible athlete himself, and he gets his hands dirty just like the rest of the Carnies. And I can appreciate that. Not many leaders like to get their own hands dirty. These guys are like a sideshow act. They're like right off of the circus. But the creepy circus. Not that the regular circus isn't creepy. Look at Chuckles. Chuckles a little bit on the crazy side there. Not the funniest clown on the block either. More like one of the scariest. Alright. These two teams set for action. There you Up in Smoke. There we go with Carnies. There's the bell. Chuckles the Clown with a belly to Rip Stone right off of the bat. Jawbreaker by Van Sice to Adam Bang. Beautiful. Went for like a tornado and then he turned it into a neck breaker. Chuckles going on top of the ropes, gonna fly. Fly with a huge clothesline. And as a clown, what the hell does Chuckles have sticking out of his boot? Doesn't look normal, but a huge drop kick off of the ropes by Rip Stone. Impressive move. Stone, huge knee to the face. Looked like a ripcord knee. Stone is not scared to go at it with Chuckles. Chuckles kicks Stone in the face while Adam Bang, no, Versailles reversing Adam Bang's suplex with a suplex of his own. German suplex by Rip Stone at Chuckles. Oh, beautiful clothesline. Now, oh, neck breaker into a face splash. Rip Stone, very impressive. Very impressive. Going to the top rope, looking to fly. Here we go, Rip Stone going for the huge axe elbow to the head. But Chuckles got out of the way there. Stomps to the chest of Rip Stone. Adam Bang has Versailles in a necklock, gonna throw him to the corner. Beautiful move by Chuckles. Elbows to the face of Adam Bang. Chuckles setting Rip Stone up for something, waiting to do something here. Got him on his shoulders. Go around in circles with him. Somebody's getting dizzy right into a TKO. Now Chuckles turning his attention to the partner of Stone and hanging Adam Bang off of the ropes. Just threw him neck first. Oh, Chuckles just set up Adam Bong for a huge elbow strike from Van Cys off of the top rope. Cys gonna go up again. Waiting for Bong to get back up to his feet. Oh, and a huge neck breaker stunner off of the ropes. What an impressive move by Van Cys. What I was saying earlier, he gets his hands dirty in a cover. No. Cover broken up by the action between Rip Stone and Chuckles. Kick to the face by Adam Bong. What an impressive move off of the top rope. Cover by Adam. 1, not even a 2. Rip on the other side of the ring, just laying out Chuckles. Chuckles trying to crawl to get back up to his feet. Cys was trying to set up Bong for something. Bong kicked him and went for a double axe handle, but Van Cys caught him with a punch right to his stomach and gonna go for a cover. 1, 2, no. Both these teams very impressive, very entertaining to watch, and I think Rip Stone just choke slammed Chuckles, but face first. Oh, and a knee right to the forehead of Chuckles as Versailles works on the neck, wrenching the neck of Adam Bong. These four are going at it. What's Van Cys gonna do? No, Adam Bong with a nice kick to the face. Chuckles needs to pay attention to his partner getting beat up, and now a jawbreaker by Van Cys. Stone and a little possum, a little beaver there with Chuckles. We'll go. This huge full Nelson. I don't even know if it was a full Nelson. He just slammed Chuckles. He's gonna go for a pin. Oh, shoulder block. Van Cys. Huge brainbuster DDT to Rip Stone. Gonna go for a cover. 1, 2, no. Chuckles looking. Oh, look a modified power bomb on Bong. Versailles gonna fly. Going for a huge elbow, but he missed. Chuckles taking Bong for a flight. A trip to Dizzy City. Stone with Versailles. For that, there you go, that huge slam. Looks like a half Nelson slam. Going for a cover. 1, 2, no. Chuckles looking to fly on the other side. Look at Chuckles. Nope. Bong catches him in midair with a punch to the midsection and will verse Van Cys tap out to Rip Stone. No. Stone looking a little frustrated, striking Van Cys right in the face while he was on the ground. Huge punch to Van Cys. Chuckles going for a cover. 2, 3, and it's over. The Carnies just defeated Up in Smoke on their debut. But Up in Smoke with a hell of a showing. A hell of a match. But the Carnies got the best of them. Hell of a tornado tag. I was looking at one side of the ring when Chuckles got the cover. It was that huge half Nelson slam from Rip Stone. The brainbuster DDT. Your winners, the Carnies. Your next match, Eli Satoru asked this himself. He wanted to face his own brother, Akane Omega, and it's going to be in a last man standing match. And here we go, as Eli is about to make his entrance. Eli coming out here, looking like a vampire of some sort. Whether he gets the win or not this Sunday, he is scheduled to get his TV title opportunity against Colt Shields. Will he be able to defeat Colt for that championship that Colt has held for such a long time? Eli Satoru, one of the most eerie characters we have here on GORE. His addiction to pain is very strange. And tonight, like I said, he requested to take on his own partner, his own brother. And he got his wish. Here he is, Akane Omega, set to take on Eli in a last man standing match. These two are going to beat the living hell out of each other. And we're the lucky ones that are going to get to see it. These two just dark individuals, dark superstars, and they enjoy the pain and the sacrifice it takes. Kane and Eli ready. Bell rings. Kane reversing that suplex from Eli. And Kane slamming Eli onto the mat, picking him back up and slamming him again. Very impressive. And now he's going to strike him. Right, left, right. There you go. Right to Eli. I'm pretty sure Eli's enjoying every punch. Kane going to set up Eli for something here. Beautiful drop kick off of that rope from the outside. Jawbreaker though from Eli. Eli's starting to fight back, or try to, as a Kane striking Eli with elbows. And that move again, just punishing him, sort of like a clothesline. And again, he's going to strike him right, left. Ref starting to count. 2, 3, 4. Kane just standing over his brother, waiting for him not to be able to get up any longer. Eli better. Almost. Ref made it to a count of 6. Eli back up fighting again. But O'Kane not going to make it so easy. Drops Kane right on his face. And tries to kick him, but Kane catches his leg and leg drag. Ref starting to count again. 3, 4, 5. Will Eli make it back to his feet before the count of 10? Yes, he does. Eli trying to send a Kane out of the ring, but a Kane with a kick. He's gonna hit him with a drop kick again. From the outside, ref again counting. 2, 3. As soon as your opponent goes on the mat and both his shoulders are down, the ref has to start the count. And that is what we're witnessing right here. Go Kane again on the offensive, sticking onto Eli. Eli getting back in the ring. What's Kane gonna do? Oh, just picks him up and drops him on his stomach. And the ref once again counting. Since the opening of the match, Kane has just been taking it to his brother. He told me himself he is the arrow, and I point him to where I want him, and that's exactly what's happening, even though Eli requested this himself. And I kick him right back, and the ref's going to start the count again. Kicked him like he wasn't even worth anything. Just looking over the lifeless body of Eli. Eli up again. And another kick by a Kane. Gonna need more than a kick to put Eli down. Eli can easily get back into this. And huge DDT to his own brother. Eli would have just went around him and wrapped it and dropped him right on his head. And now he's working and choking out, trying to choke a Kane. And Kane's getting back up, trying to fight back. Sticking the elbows right to the ribs. Eli, though, has to stick on his brother and weaken him. Trying to work on those legs, and there he goes. Kane trying to go for a slam, but Eli reverses it into a backdrop. Looks like a Kane was trying to fight out, but Eli's not going to let him. He's going to fold him like a pretzel and stretch him out upside down, letting all the blood rush right to the brain, and then dropping him. Can't even tap in that position. What's Eli gonna do here? He's gonna drop a Kane right on his head from a DDT position, hooking the arm. Eli yelling at the fans. Oh. Inverted DDT drop. Like a scorpion death drop. Modified. And now the ref is counting. And now Kane is on the other side of that count. You can see how easily the tide can switch in one of these matches on Gore. Kick. As soon as a Kane moved, Eli kicked him right in the head. And a Kane went right back down for another count from the ref. Ref getting close to the 10. Kane needs to move here before his brother gets the win. Eli picking up a Kane. Oh, just puts him to sleep right there. He's gonna go to the ropes, running off of it. Huge kick to the face of a Kane by Eli. Now Eli waiting for the ref to call to count. Sorry about that. Kane back to his feet. Big boot to Eli. A Kane with Eli in the shoulder. Eli reverses and another scorpion death drop. Eli again standing over the carcass of his brother, waiting for the ref to count to 10 so the match could be over. And this could be a huge win for Eli going into his match with Colt Shields for that title on Sunday. Kane back to his feet, but Eli right back on him. And a Kane again with another reversal. He's going to go for a huge, looks like a Cobra suplex, and just threw him. And now Eli's getting counted on. Ref up to like 5. Will Eli get back on his feet? Eli with that arm. Jawbreaker from a Kane. Kick to the stomach. What's a Kane gonna go for here? He's gonna go for this. Oh, Cobra Clutch Slam. I'll call it a Cobra Clutch Choke Slam. Ref counting again. Kane waiting to see if there's any motion from Eli to move around so he could hit him again and punish him again with some more pain. Eli back up. Oh. Drops a Kane on his head. Will a Kane get back up here after this count? Or before this count, actually. Kane back up and Eli hitting him. Kane with some hell of a nice kicks right there. Alright. Eli reversing it to a backdrop. No, but Eli needs to do something strong to his brother. He's not going to put him away with a simple backdrop. I don't think so. Even though the ref is counting again. Hell of a match from these two, back and forth. In the beginning it was all a Kane, but Eli turned it around. Look, oh. Eli just kicking a Kane right in the temple. Now Eli, what's he going to do with a Kane here? A nice a power driver slam. Face slam from the pile driver position. A face drop. Ref counting again. Will a Kane get up? Will a Kane be able to continue this match? Ref getting close. I think it was up to 9. But Kane moved again. And a little kick from Eli, and a Kane is once again out. Will he get back up? Eli though kicking a Kane, picking him back up. Looks like he's gonna set him up for something. Eli choking. Eli with a kick. Snap suplex to a Kane. And again the ref starting to count. ref count all the way to 10. No, and once again, Kane fighting, and Eli just drops him. Ref with another count. Will Kane make it back to his feet? It's not looking good. Yes, he does, but Eli with some more kicks. Eli just needs to give him the finisher move and just put him away if he's going to just stand there. Now he's stretching him out. Maybe he won't get up after this. Trying to stretch out the limbs. Another count started by the ref. Eli just standing, waiting. This win could put him in a great momentum for this Sunday. Kane gets up again. Eli with a jawbreaker. What's it gonna take to put away the brother of Cradle? Oh, a Cradle DDT to a Kane right in the middle of the ring. Eli looking a little anxious, walking around. Ref up to 6, 7, 8, 9, and Kane moves again. Eli gonna stretch him out. Looks like a Rings of Saturn. Inverted though. Where Kane can't move anywhere. Only way, well, he's fighting out of it. Elbows. Let the elbows do it. There you go. He's out. Alright. Going for that. He's going to go for that Cobra Clutch choke slam, though, what I like to call it. But Eli, oh, he just turned it into a code breaker. Just threw him up and let him fall back to knees. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what Eli has to do to put away a Kane. Big, powerful moves. This may be it. It may be over for the brother of Eli. And a Kane still managing to get back up. Eli needs to do something huge. If not, Kane could turn this around and get the win out of nowhere, just like that. Going for that put away kick. But Eli gets out the way and he's gonna cradle face slam him one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ref getting really close to the count of 10. No movement yet by a Kane. Will he be able to make the count? We go 9, I think it is. And it's over. Eli Satoru putting his own brother away. Going into Sunday with a huge win. Hell of a match. A Kane kept getting up over and over. But at the end, I think the stamina did it. And Eli was able to reverse the whole match into his favor. And put away a Kane Omega. Shields has to be watching this. And I'm not saying he has to be worried, but he should be paying attention. And maybe even working on a strategy to defeat Eli Satoru. Great match. You can see the ref counting the 10 right there. It was all over. Your winner, the last man standing match, Eli. The next match, the debut of Natoli Violet taking on Sky, another Heart that's going to debut tonight on Gore. And here is Natoli Violet, ready to make her debut on Gore. Natoli Violet, a former dancer, always worked the strip in Vegas. And I'm not talking about the strip outside. I'm talking about the dancing strip. Las Vegas former dancing girl, kicker, as we like to call them, switched her career to pro wrestling. And we're going to see her tonight. See what she could do. She looks a little athletic, able to jump around, do splits and stuff. But we're going to see if she can take pain when she takes on Sky in her debut as well on Gore. Natoli Violet, one of the pretty ones. She's a pretty one. She took off those glasses and the lights came out. A short blonde-haired lady gonna take on this other pretty lady, Sky. They may be pretty, but don't let the prettiness fool you. They will kick your ass. The hardcore Hearts of Gore. Sky looks like she's ready to fight, ready to take on Natoli Violet. See some of the new hardcore Hearts that are around on Gore. It's competition for Erin Mercer everywhere she looks. This Sunday, she doesn't even know who she's taking on. And Natoli Violet working on the arm of Sky early on. Sky with a huge punch to Natoli into that crucifix neck breaker. Natoli fighting out of anything that Sky was going to put her in. Sky with a neck breaker. Going to the second ropes. Gonna go for an axe handle. But Natoli moves out the way. Throws Sky to the ropes. Going for a clothesline. Sky ducks it. Gonna pick up Natoli and fall away slam. And Sky feeling good about herself tonight. Cradle, suplex. And a headbutt to Natoli Violet. Sky going for a toy under the ring. A weapon, going for that huge ladder. Bumping the ladder right in the face of Natoli. Oh, what a move to Violet. Outside of the ring. Those Violet right back in. And Sky looking impressive tonight. With a win, she'll move closer for a future match against the Hardcore Hearts champion. All you gotta do is win on Gore. You earn opportunities. Violet throwing Sky over the ropes, but she's dancing. She shouldn't be dancing so early. What are you doing? Huge headbutt by Sky to Natoli Violet. Just slamming her head on the mat. Sky, looking like she was going to go for another fall away slam, but Natoli turns it around. Sky turns it around now to a neck breaker. And Violet's feeling that one. Violet with a reversal, throwing Sky to the corner, but Sky reverses it with an elbow, and now another cradle. Oh, looks like a fisherman's suplex. Driving the back of Violet into the mat. Sky very impressive. A drop kick right to the spine of Natoli. And a jawbreaker by Natoli to Sky. Can she get back into this? Sky trying to control it. Sky looking to use the ropes as a as a way to get some momentum into that slam. Natoli picking up Sky and slamming her on her mat. Sky on the turnbuckle. Natoli on the turnbuckle. Sorry about that. Slamming the body of Natoli once again. Go for a submission move here. Will Natoli tap? Sky trying to stretch that back out. Natoli right there by the ropes. I don't know why she's not going to grab him. But this match has no disqualification, no rope break anyway, so it's not like she could. Natoli kicking the back of the shin of Sky, going for a cutter, but Sky turned it around and gave her a headbutt. Alright. Another fisherman suplex by Sky. Looking to end Natoli here pretty soon. Big fall away slam. Sky is feeling it. The stretch here. Gonna stretch out Natoli. And then grab the arms. There's no way for Natoli to get out of this. Just stretching her out. Sky lets her go. Goes for a pin. Will it be 1, 2? No, Natoli at the last second getting that left shoulder up. Sky almost walking away with the win here. And Sky looking at, she's going to stretch her out again. She's going to stretch those arms, those legs, that back, everything out of this Natoli Violet. Will she survive this? Sky, let's go again. Sky trying to get some momentum going from the fans. Goes for another cover. 1, 2. No, Natoli able to kick out. Excuse me. Natoli gonna get put in this submission hold once again. Sky for the 3rd time. Trying to cripple her opponent. That's it. That's it. It's over. She had to say give up. She couldn't even tap. Natoli Violet with a loss and a win by Sky. Sky was on Natoli the whole match. And it looked like Natoli was ready for Sky, but the next match, London's Most Wanted taking on Fit and Fab. 2 more debuts here on Gore in his next tag team match. There they are, Fit and Fab. Awesome Mike and Funky Tim making their entrances here. Always in a good mood, in an athletic mood, and in a dancing mood. Fit and Fab making their debut. These two look very positive, very happy. They look like they're going to be entertaining to watch as well. Very fun. You know, as tough as we want our organizations to be, it's always good to have that one person, a team, or a few of them that can make you laugh and then get punished and beat up afterwards, but at least they made you. Just like what may happen here when London's Most Wanted makes their debut. They are looking to punish this Fit and Fab and make their mark. And here they are. London's Most Wanted. Don't know much about these guys, but I know one thing. They're from London, and they're wanted. And they look like they can be very impressive. Ready for action. Look at the big guy and the little guy's strength and speed and power and agility. I have a feeling that's what we're going to see from these two. Francesco, I believe the little guy's name is, and the other guy's name is Pierre. These two look like they're going to be different and enjoyable to watch as a team. And here we go, match underway. Tornado tag team rules. Francesco with a arm drag to Awesome Mike. Funky Tim over there with Pierre. These two have an opportunity to get into the tag team title scene with a win tonight. A lot of teams on Gore. A lot of great teams, powerful teams. What a kick by Funky Tim to the face of Pierre there. Very quick kick. Awesome Mike. Look like he's gonna, he's gonna go right under that ring. It's Pierre gonna powerbomb Funky Tim. He just threw him like he was nothing. Powerful, this Pierre. Cisco throwing Mike. Look at the power of Pierre just throwing Tim. Oh, Awesome Mike back flipping out of that, but look at the running clothesline from Pierre. Covered by Francesco. One. Francesco and Pierre, London's Most Wanted. I like the name, I like the style, I like the way they're fighting in the ring. Very impressive so far. Like another power bomb here. No, gonna throw Awesome Mike right on his face. Funky Tim. Look at the power of Funky Tim. Just dropping Pierre on his back. Awesome Mike on the ropes. They may be doing something here. No, Awesome Mike should have waited. No, Pierre was able to reverse that into a neck breaker, and Tim's on the ground. He's picking him up. Francesco getting back in the ring. And a running power slam by Pierre to Funky Tim. Gonna go for a cover here. 1, 2. No, Tim kicks out. Mike trying to get back up to his feet. Jawbreaker to Pierre. And a DDT to Awesome Mike. Francesco maybe looking to fly. He flew. What a huge, beautiful elbow drop from the top rope. And now Funky Tim looking to fly. Would it work out for him? A beautiful, beautiful backflip onto Pierre. These two just flew and they're on the opposite teams. Very impressive from the two. Awesome Mike with a round of German suplexes, putting out Francesco. Oh, what a huge punch by Pierre. A fit slam there by Mike. And a cover from Pierre, but it didn't work out. See a powerbomb coming from Pierre. Funky Tim looking to reverse it, fights out. Alright, Francesco thrown over the top rope by Awesome Mike. Pierre with a huge slam. Power slam to Funky Tim. Awesome Mike maybe looking to fly. Gonna fly, he's flying. Oh, he catches Francesco. Beautiful move from the ropes of the apron to the outside. And Funky Tim just hit Pierre with a sledgehammer, sending him to the outside. Pierre's fighting back. And Awesome Mike still working on Francesco. Francesco reversing and sending Mike running to the floor. Now the London's Most Wanted. No, now Fin Fab. Two impressive teams. I'm seeing what I like. Seeing what I like. We know this Sunday. Oh, a fit slam by Mike. 1, 2, no. Like I was saying, we know this Sunday the tag team title match between the Surplus Marines. They're going to be taking on the returning Vikings. And after that match is done, we are going to be looking for the next people up. Cover by Pierre. 2, 3, no. Thought London's Most Wanted got it. But Tim kicking out at the last second. Wonder who's next. If the Surplus Marines can get through the Vikings somehow, who is next in line for those tag team titles? Got some impressive teams on Gore. What a kick by Francesco to Tim. He just laid him out. Now Mike trying to crack Francesco on a big boot by Pierre from the back. Can London's Most Wanted take advantage? This hanging choke, he's just choking him, neck breaker, choking position. Mike fights out of it. It's a great match so far, great tag team match. What's Funky Tim gonna do? Huge superplex to the outside. And Pierre gonna go after Funky Tim. Pierre just lays out Tim. Now he's gonna go back for Awesome Mike. Oh, running power slam from a huge beast. A cover. 1, 2, no, that would have been a beautiful way to end the match, but Awesome Mike with a kick out at the last second. Francesco sending Funky Tim to the ring, and the London's Most Wanted are looking very promising right now. Beautiful super kick. And a cover to Funky Tim. 1, 2, no, Tim kicking out. Fit and Fab impressive with their defense, kicking out of pinfalls and trying to find a way to stay in the match. London's Most Wanted also impressive. Taking control of most of the match with a running power slam that almost ended Mike in the middle of the ring. And a beautiful super kick, but Awesome Mike with a chair to Francesco. And now a German suplex. 1. Pierre was right there to break that one up. Could have been over. Pierre might going back and forth. Francesco. Oh, kick from Funky Tim. Tim got Francesco in the corner. A corner power bomb. I think he should have kept that into a pin. Pierre going around. And a pin right there. 1, 2, no. Funky Tim's in the corner. Pierre working on Tim, just stomping on him. Stomping on the neck and the head. Francesco's hanging out. Been hanging out there for a minute. 1, 2, 3. And London's Most Wanted has pinned Funky Tim. Pierre with a pin over Tim. And they've won this contest with an impressive showing. There's that beautiful backflip or moonsault. Just front flip, I'm sorry. Off of the top rope. Both of these teams very impressive. A fit slam. There you go right there. This is the opening of the bell. These two teams have been very impressive, but there you go. That another fit slam, and Francesco earlier with a huge super kick. Very impressive as well. The team that dominated, though, was London's Most Wanted. Great match. And here's your main event, ladies and gentlemen. We got Joe Rivers taking on Colt Shields in a last man standing match. This match was requested by both parties, and I had to deliver. Here's your main event. Here comes Joe Rivers. Both these men, can risk their opportunities. Well, Colt is the champion. He's defending, especially Colt. In a match like this, a last man standing match, only 2 days before 25 days of gore. Both risking their matches to fight each other. That's just the way the superstars like to do it. Right down to business, but this right here, this is more personal. These two have been great friends in the past, but they just want to get it on one more time on Gore. Joe Rivers always looking ready for a contest. But will he be ready to see if he can win that title from Galante on Sunday? The fans, they love Rivers and they love Colt. Let's see if they choose a side here tonight. Alright. Rivers is ready for this match, and he's awaiting his opponent, Colt Shields. Rivers waiting his opponent. And here he is, your television champion of ECCW GORE, Colt Shields. He's going to have his hands full with Eli Satoru. Eli getting a win over his own brother, Kane Omega, earlier in the night. These two are going to finally square up one-on-one this Sunday at the 25 Days of Gore. But tonight, Colt has to worry about Joe Rivers, hoping that he can withstand that 10 count, which can weaken either individual and hurt their chances of victory on the pay-per-view this Sunday. Colt Shields has held that title for some time now, and he has been known as the TV champion of ECCW. Will putting himself in this predicament tonight cost him Sunday? We will see. Match set to get underway. Rivers ready. Colt ready. Bell has run. Here we go. Rivers goes right after Colt with a barrage of punches and tries to catch him with a kick, but Colt moves out the way. And now he's attacking around. Kick to the elbow. Jawbreaker from Rivers to Shields. Now corner power bomb. Sit down power bomb from the corner. Shields is feeling it. Rivers throws Colt to the ropes. Rivers going after Colt with a barrage of punches. These two are brawling, going at it. What's Rivers going to do from the second rope? Waiting for Colt to get up to his feet. Huge axe. Tried to hit him with that elbow like an axe, but Colt moved out the way. And Rivers with a huge belly-to-belly slam off of the ropes. That was a huge move. Colt working on that arm of Rivers. Rivers with an inverted DDT on Colt Shields. And now a code breaker right to the chest of Colt. Throwing Colt to the corner. Rivers with a big strike to the back, and now he threw Colt. Was it a German suplex to Colt Shields? Nice kick to the face of Shields, just twisting his head. And now Joe Rivers is going to show the fans that he still has it, and he's never lost it. Ref already beginning with a count. What a kick to the side of the head of Colt Shields by Joe Rivers. It could be over right now. Ref getting close to a count of 10. Colt Shields needs to get, there he goes, back on his feet. Rivers again on him. Gonna go right off of the ropes to a curb stomp to Colt Shields. Ref again with a count. 2, 3, 4. Ref starting to get to the other hand, getting close to the count of 10. Will Colt Shields make it back to his feet? He starts to move, and Joe's right on him again. Joe gonna stretch that neck out. Stretching that neck of Colt Shields. He's got him right where he wants him. Oh, just slammed him right on his face. And Joe isn't playing tonight. He's come to fight. He's come to lay out Colt Shields. Ref counting again. Already with a 5 count. Colt needs to start moving. It's not looking good for the TV champion. Backdrop. Well, no, not a backdrop onto his knee. Colt Shields is back into this. Trying to get back into this. What's he gonna do to Rivers? Why he puts Rivers in that position and starts taunting him. Alright, huge clothesline, another huge Clothesline with the elbow and a huge drop, huge slam to the ring. And now the ref is counting. Rivers has to get back to his feet before the 10 count. Colt standing over his opponent. Trying to go, well, Rivers back to his feet, but Colt's trying to go into this Sunday with a win, with some momentum and a nice spine buster to Joe Rivers. To another count from the ref. Will Rivers get back up from this one? And the ref ready to a count of 6, but Rivers back to his feet. Oh, and Colt Shields going for a spear, but Rivers slided it out and ended up DDTing Colt. Count by the ref. Will it be over for Shields? Rivers right back on Shields, and Shields on the ground again. Will the ref start to count? Nope, Shields looks like he's moving. And a curb stop, busting Colt Shields wide open. Ref gonna count it. He just busted Shields wide open. This was exactly what I was talking about. They gotta go into Sunday with whatever damage they get from this match. And Colt's definitely gonna go into Sunday with a few stitches. Ref already counting. Ref was up to like 8 already. Joe Rivers right back on Colt Shields. Oh, inverted DDT. Now the ref counting on Joe Rivers is on the floor and Colt standing over Rivers. Who's going to win this match going into Sunday? Headbutt to Rivers by Shields. Shields getting the attention of the fans, but I will worry about Rivers trying to get him to not get back up before the count of 10. But Rivers moved and Colt went right after him. Huge spear. There you go, Colt. Just speared Rivers. Now the ref's gonna start that count again. Already up to 3, 4, 5. The ref still counting Rivers with no sign of movement. Moves again and Colt right back on him, but Rivers, yep, Rivers trying to go for some. Colt stopped him. Oh, a huge knee to the face of Colt Shields. Now the ref's counting against Shields right now. Shields on the floor. I thought it was just the shoulders, but it looks when you're completely face to the floor, the ref also counts. This is like both shoulders in either direction. Rivers again. What is he going to do to Shields now? No, Colt. Back drops Rivers. Colt needs to get on him. That backdrop's not going to hold Rivers down. Shields on Rivers again as soon as he gets up. with 2 huge punches. What is he going to do here? Oh, a front face choke slam. But Rivers gets back up. Huge move by Shields. Ref going to start that count again. Still don't think that was good enough to hold Rivers down, though. He didn't get all of that choke slam. Ref to the count of 6, going into the count of 7, followed by the count of 8. Rivers is up again, going after Shields. Rivers throws Shields to the corner. Oh, he's just going to throw Shields across the ring. Look at the power of Rivers. Oh, Shields not having that kick, sweeping Rivers, kicks him in the leg. And a count by the ref again. Rivers needs to get back up. Ref keeps on counting. Alright. Called another kick to the face of Rivers. Gonna pick Rivers up. Nice strike and a huge spear laying out Rivers again for the ref to start the count. Rivers is down. Ref to the count of 7. Shields just standing over him. And a kick to Rivers. Stomping, trying to stomp on Rivers. Gonna pick Rivers up. Rivers reverses it with an arm breaker real quick. Arm drag by Colt Shields to reverse that. No, like a body drag. Rivers with a reversal of his own. Now Colt. Back and forth these two. Oh. Rivers with a punch to Colt. A kick to Colt. Here we go. The third curb stomp of the night by Joe Rivers. Will Colt Shields get up? Ref counting again. Already to the count of 4 here. 5, 6. Gonna go to 7. Colt not moving at all. He's out. 8, 9. Colt not moving. 10. It's over. And your winner going into this Sunday, 25 Days of Gore, is Joe Rivers defeating the television champion Colt Shields. Unbelievable. I thought Shields was going to get up one more time, but no. Rivers with that curb stomp put Shields down, and Shields was not able to move at all after that curb stomp. And that was the end of the last man standing match. Will that cost Colt Shields going into this Sunday? Will Eli have the upper hand now? And look at all the momentum Joe Rivers is going to have going into his world title match against Galante. Incredible match, incredible night here on the 5th episode of ECCW GORE. Don't forget to watch the 25 Days of Gore this Sunday, the pay-per-view. Your winner once again, Joe Rivers. Thank you everyone for watching ECCW GORE. Until Sunday.